KINGLATTA. You're tuned into Black Investors Group, where we make investing easy. And in today's video, we're talking about, should you start a trucking business in 2023? Should you hop in that box truck, that semi truck, that cargo van? I'm gonna tell you right now in this video. Stay tuned for more after the intro. Woo! I'm so heavily disappointed in what is going on in the market, guys. I'm so disappointed, and it's just like, it just hit us. It just all hit us, man. We've all been lied to, and I have been lied to as well. And early on in my YouTube career, I used to do the lying, and I'm not gonna act like I didn't, but I used to do the lying, and I said the cargo van business was popping. You can make $1,000 a day in the cargo van business, and quite frankly, guys, you can't even make $1,000 a day in the box truck business right now. Yes, guys, I said it. You can't even make $1,000 a day in the box truck industry right now unless you have private loads, unless you have a dedicated lane, and pretty much unless you're willing to drive long hours per day just to try to make $1,000 a day. But an easy 1K, it's not happening anymore, guys. In my last video, I went over how the rates are and how the rates are so down right now, how an outstanding rate is $2 per mile, how that's how it was about a year ago, $2 per mile, and now we're fighting to get $1.80 per mile, and the average is $1.60 per mile, guys. So if you're trying to start a trucking business, guys, just listen to what I have to say throughout this video, and maybe, just maybe, you might not want to start that trucking business no more, or maybe you're still ready to go in and go in full head of steam. So, man, I'm gonna tell you my experience that I had on the road, over the road. OTR is what they call it in the trucking industry. So I live in Florida, Jacksonville, Florida, which is a huge city, the second largest metropolitan city in the US, and we have tons and tons of factories and warehouses in this city, especially Amazon. It's like Jeff Bezos loves Jacksonville. There's literally like 5 Amazons right next to each other on the same street, guys, and there's about 10 or 12 Amazons within our city. Just so many factories that should be producing loads, but there's not, guys. There is no loads in Florida at all, none. Every time I run a box truck, because right now I'm only 21 years old, I don't have the funds to go out here and buy a $60,000, $70,000 box truck, $50,000 box truck. No, I contacted people to buy a box truck. They said I need 20% down, which is about $12,000 to $15,000, guys. So I was gonna rent a box truck for a month and you know, just grind it out and buy my own. And then I figured out that it's just not worth it, guys. Like, we're struggling to make $1,000 a day. We might make $400 a day profit, so the load might be for $600 and we only make $400 profit, or $300, $200 a day profit. And for me, guys, to have your own truck, to have your own business, and to have your own business expenses, and to be over the road for 60 hours, 70 hours a week, to be on the road 12 hours a day driving, you know, $200, $300 a day profit is not worth it to me. I can be doing the same thing at home in my studio, dispatching loads. I've gone over the dispatching route, guys. If you want to check out how to get in the dispatching side of things, I got a video right here, how to dispatch through Amazon. But yeah, guys, so I'm stuck in Florida, and every time I run a truck, I can never get out of Florida. And what happens is, what wound up happening is, I rent this truck for $300 a day, right? Let's just say $300 a day after all of the expenses, the miles, the gas, the rental fee, and the rental mileage, 19 cents per mile at Ryder. You know what I mean? So I rent this truck $300 a day. Every day I'm not getting no work. I'm losing $300 for having this truck. So I'm in Florida, okay? I'm in Jacksonville. I have the truck. I rented it out early. I'm trying to get out of Florida to get on the road and make some decent money. Things that happen is the load board is empty in Florida, guys. each city may have 2 loads posted per day, 2 loads for each big city. And the rates are absolutely trash. They're paying $1.30, $1.40. You may get $1.50 to leave Florida, okay guys? So the rates are absolutely trash here in Florida. But one thing about Florida is they pay good going to Florida, but they pay bad going out of Florida. So if you come across a load to Florida and it says $2,000 for 1,000 miles, just know you're not gonna be able to get out of Florida for probably $600, you know. So just keep that in mind, guys. Stay away from Florida. I also made another video on that, so stay tuned for that video. Actually, I'm gonna drop it right here. Boom! Stay tuned for stay out of Florida, guys. It's not just Florida, it's pretty much a lot of states, but the states that are good is like northern Georgia, the Carolinas, Virginia, Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey, Ohio, Texas for sure, Alabama not so much, Mississippi not so much, Tennessee is okay, you know what I mean, and California, those loads like East Coast to West Coast, they pay pretty decent. Like if you want to go East Coast to West Coast, you can make a good $2,500 to $3,000 per load. And it'll take you about 3 days to do it, but you know that's almost $1,000 a day if you could do $3,000 per load. But you have to think you're probably spending $1,000 in gas, so now it's $2,000 for 3 days of work. Canada also pays well, and if you want to go to Canada, you have to have, you can't be, you know, a criminal or whatever. But I do know that it's kind of hard, you know, the drive is hard and long to get to Canada. Some things you got to take in consideration before you accept these loads, guys, is if you even want to do these routes. If you even want to drive 16 hours, you know what I'm saying? Some of us may think we want to hop into this trucking business, but once we're in it, we're just like, dang, I don't want to drive that far. I don't want to go that north in the cold, in the snow, you know what I'm saying? So we just got to keep those things in mind. Keep in mind the season. You don't go up north if you're from the south and you never driven in snow, especially in a big vehicle, a bigger vehicle. Make sure also, once you get these loads, there are scammers. It still is fraudulent even in the trucking industry. You want to make sure that the broker that supplied you that load is a legit broker. By doing this, all you have to do is go on your factoring app and do a broker check. You type in their MC number and their company name, and the information should match up. That pops up, and once it does match up and they says they're authorized, then you're good. If it doesn't, don't take the load, guys. Don't even take the chance of getting scammed, because yes, guys, it's happened to me. You know, like I said, I'm in Florida. We're desperate here in Florida, so we'll literally take anything to get us away from Florida. So I took an Amazon load and the dude never paid out, and we can never track him down, guys. So the factoring company couldn't track him down. They, you know, we just left dead. So we lost $700, lost money in gas and stuff like that, energy, time, all of that. So before you hop in this business, man, even though it's easy to hop into, even though it only costs $300 to get your FMCSA Trucking Authority application submitted, and all you have to do after that is get some insurance for your truck, man, it's easy. That's why it's too many people in it, and that's why these loads are bad right now. And I'm just the one to tell you that right now. The loads are very, very, very bad. And if you're getting into it without a truck, if you already don't have a truck, man, it might not be worth it to get in this business. Because one thing about having a box truck, it's pretty much the same as a semi. Your maintenance is gonna be expensive. You know, you're gonna spend $10,000 just to buy the truck, and then a month later your truck's gonna break down and you need to pay $10,000 just to fix the truck. Now you're out $20,000. Now you come back on the road, but your truck's been broken down. Now you've been off the road for a week or two. You've missed making $10,000. So now you're pretty much out of $30,000. And once you get back on the road, but it's really just a hard $20,000 because of the 10 that you spent on the truck and the 10 that you have to spend to fix the truck is $20,000. If you want to calculate the money that you could have made, it's probably another $10,000. But $20,000, guys, and now you have to pretty much work your butt off for about a month for free just to, you know, get yourself back up to being even, or, you know, being at some type of profit, guys, for your business. So just take those things into consideration if you're trying to start this business. If you want to start it, man, that's all you need. It's just authority. Just sign up on the FMCSA website and insurance, guys. And after that, man, dispatchers are gonna come to you. Factoring companies are gonna contact you, because once your authority is approved and you're active, people is gonna pop up all over the internet. Everybody's gonna see it. It's public information. They're all gonna try to make money off of you. So just be prepared for all the phone calls that's about to come your way. If you don't have one already, please get a business cell phone and a business bank account, because that business bank account, you want to write off all of your purchases. You want to write off everything. And starting up this new business, you can write off every startup cost for your business. And you need that cell phone, because like I said, you're gonna get about 20-30 calls a day from people trying to market their services to you. So be prepared for that, man. But these loads aren't too special out here. It still is some work. Like I said, trucking runs the country. The country won't live without trucking. And it's a lot of truckers in this industry. It's a lot of people in it. It's a lot of brokers, a lot of dispatchers. Everybody's trying to make money, and everybody's making money. It's still enough to go around, but what's going around is getting less and less, guys, because the competition is spreading out. So more people are accepting these low rates, and low and lower rates are getting posted. And if they keep getting accepted, they're still gonna get posted, and eventually it's gonna get lower and lower. But there is a point where it's just like ridiculously low and nobody will accept it. So because no one's driving 12 hours to make $300, let's be real. Especially with how the market is going in the United States right now. Everything's sky high. We still gotta make money. We still have to do it. It's worth it to us. So it's definitely still some money in this business, but it's not a consistent $1,000 a day. You might make $300 a day, $400 a day, $600 a day. But at the end of the week, man, you can still make a good profit of $1,000, $2,000. And if you have your own truck, you could even make up to $4,000 profit. You can make $6,000 gross. So it's just how hard you want to grind and how smart you play it. This is a grown man's game. And I hope the best of luck to you, man. I hope you guys found this video interesting, and I hope you guys could take something away valuable from this video. Please make sure you subscribe. Please make sure you turn on that post notifications, and please make sure you give this video a big thumbs up so we can get this video pushed out to more people, so more people can save money, and so more people can make more money. And by liking this video, more people is gonna find out if they want to hop in this industry or not, because a lot of people are trying to, because they don't know the real truth about what's going on. Rates are low. YouTubers are saying that rates are good and you can make so much money in the trucking, but you know, it's a gamble out here. It's a competition, and rates are low. So you're fighting for $1.50 per mile, guys. So keep that in mind. If you want to learn more on how to start a trucking business step by step, please watch this video right here. Boom. It's gonna explain step by step what you need to start a trucking business, and some key tips on how you can save money as you're starting your business process, guys. Please subscribe to the Patreon in the link below, guys. We have credit, we have crypto, we have financial tips, guys, and we just have how to make more money easy, full lessons on the Patreon below, man. Please make sure you check it out, and please make sure you subscribe to the Patreon for exclusive information and exclusive tips and tricks, credit hacks, and how to make money in crypto, man. Stay tuned.